Start game now.
Welcome, retro fans, to another edition of the Noswer Gamer. Today we're going to take a look at the Game Doctor, or Skip Doctor, or DVD Doctor. It really was released under a multitude of names, but basically this was a resurfacer for optical discs, whether they be games or not. But they made different ones with different colors, and almost made it seem like if it was a video game you had to get this one with the green, and if it was a DVD I think they had blue or something like that. And they still sell these today. What it basically does is it takes your disc and it sands off a layer of it with this very fine sandpaper on this wheel. What you have to do is you get your disc. You're supposed to spray it with a solution they include. I think it's basically just distilled water. You can use it. So after you do that, you put this in and you just start cranking away. There you go. And you just keep cranking, and this wheel slowly rotates as you do it. You have to do it until it makes a full revolution. I was counting today. I was practicing on this old DVD I had, and it takes about 110 cranks for it to go all the way around. And that's not all. Once you're done, you're supposed to do it again in reverse, so it's nice and even. So you flip this switch here on the back to the other direction, and you start cranking away again. Another 110 cranks. So yeah, your hand can get pretty tired doing that, but it's supposed to fix any skips due to light scratches. And, well, results kind of vary. I had success with some when I originally got this, and it did work with some discs. It doesn't take the scratch away, but it did help a little bit with the quality of the playback. But sometimes I had to do it multiple times to get a disc to work if the scratch was a little bit deeper, even if it didn't look that deep. And also sometimes it just flat out didn't work. And another thing about this, I don't know if you can see it, but it leaves all these lines. You see all these lines from the sanding. So if you are a perfectionist and you see a little scratch on your disc and you just want to kind of erase it off, it's not going to do that. And it's actually going to create more wear. You'll definitely see that a disc has been resurfaced. So if you ever see a disc with these lines, it means it was in one of these devices. After you take it out, you're supposed to dry it off with a special cloth, and they even give you a little buffing square, a little bit of a firmer cloth that you can buff out stuff, I suppose. But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Now, of course, using the hand motion could get tiresome, so they eventually released a motorized version. That's what this one is right here. And because these sanding wheels can run out, they also sold replacement kits, which gave you more cleaning solution, which I just, again, think is the distilled water, and another sanding wheel. Some even came with this nice adapter. Very cool. It's for the GameCube games, so they could fit on there. So very cool that they gave you something for the GameCube games. But overall, I wasn't very impressed with it. It was a lot of work. It didn't deliver easily, and it kind of left your disc looking worse than before in most cases, at least for me, because my scratches tended to be very light. And yeah, not something I used except on like budget titles I bought used that were skipping a lot. That's basically all I used it for, and the success was kind of minimal. They still sell these today. The standard units are usually in the ballpark of $20, usually a little bit more or less. I think they're under just the name Skip Doctor now. And these motorized units, which don't look like this anymore, but they sell motorized units, and they go usually into $30 ballpark, I think, sometimes a little bit less or more. But overall, I'd say pass on the Skip Doctor and find a center that has a professional resurfacing machine where they'll resurface your disc for like something like $3 or $4. I think that's a better investment than buying one of these and kind of scratching up your disc. So there you go, the Skip Doctor, something that I wouldn't recommend, maybe only to someone who has a bunch of kids who always scratch up their DVDs and you don't care about the condition. But in that case, I'll probably just ruin them again anyways. So thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, go ahead, click the like and subscribe button. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Go to either one and search for The Noswer Gamer. And I also look forward to seeing you here next time on The Noswer Gamer. So take care, everyone, and have a good one. And take care of your discs.